again. That's what we doing today. Cause how some of y'all follow me, B Dub, whatever your name is. How y'all literally watching these hospitals do me dirty and y'all still stalking me? How y'all done seen I got diagnosed with a very rare condition and y'all still coming for me? Y'all said I was faking my tics. Then y'all said I was faking seizures. And then I got diagnosed with functional neurological disorder. Google it. And now my ankles are swelling, and y'all done saw them try to mentally institutionalize me falsely, which is the only reason I'm free is because I had 100 people watching. I am trying to understand what kind of world this is, and why is the evil so strong within it. I don't know what the fuck y'all got. Yo, what is wrong with y'all, bro? How do y'all follow me? Because y'all do know I'm finna block the out of you. B-Dub. B-Dub, you think you got good intentions. What are you, a silent supporter? Y'all need to stop calling yourselves silent supporters. Y'all are vampires. Y'all are leeches. Y'all thrive off of other people's Crazy. Y'all just been sitting in here, not giving about nothing but waiting for me to say something interesting. How about the fact that the medical industry is completely corrupt and has been screwing people over since the beginning? That our country literally is one of the worst countries on earth. How we are no different than Israel versus Gaza, but it's America versus us. Nobody wants to talk about that. Why don't y'all record that? Y'all want to talk about me? Y'all want to call me a scam artist? Y'all literally saw them try to mentally institutionalize me with lies when I went in for swollen ankles. Y'all want to talk about that? Oh, wait, she deserved it. Like, no, if you're a 1013, if you're a harm to yourself and others, they won't let you walk out the building. I've been through it before. I've been through it before. That was part of my trauma. How have y'all seen multiple doctors in multiple hospitals do me wrong and do multiple medical malpractice, but y'all come in here staring? Y'all are no different than them. You thrive off of other people's failure and pain. You thrive off of lies and games and manipulation. You pretend you care when you don't. You are no different. Our world is corrupt, and I want y'all to understand something very clearly. While y'all been claiming I don't believe in God, I believe in a creator. Whoever y'all's God is not a God. That is a demon. Y'all thrive off of other people's pain, and y'all will be nosy just to be nosy. I'm still sitting on 601 likes. There's 13 people in here, and some of y'all been waiting for a while for me to speak. Y'all want to hear me suffer. Y'all thrive off of me suffering when I have done nothing to y'all. Y'all are no different, and I want to say your lives might be good in this life, but I know a lot of y'all will not receive karma in this life, but y'all will in the next. I know that I deserve eternal bliss after this because all I have done is try to defend other people while y'all tell me to mind my business. While y'all ain't minding y'all business, y'all are watching me suffer with no benefit other than what? Thriving off of being nosy? Thriving off of knowing someone somewhere is doing worse than you? How did y'all literally see them try to falsely institutionalize me with over 100 people in here? And y'all still want to depict me as the problem. I kept telling y'all I was getting mentally institutionalized falsely for my insurance, and nobody wanted to believe me. Something burned. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So is nobody gonna... I need someone to go to the hospital with me. You know I can't find nobody to go to the hospital with me. Ain't it crazy that I've been there for so many people unapologetically, and then they wronged me, or they hurt me, or they lied on me? And of course, a piece of me regretted ever helping them. But y'all keep saying it's me that's the problem because I keep having problems with everyone when everyone has problems with me. I can help them and do right by them, and they do something wrong and I address it. But then they still move the same exact way, and I address it again, and I tell them I'm done with them. And then what do? They trash talk me. So, but I'm the problem. It was the same with my mother. She sliced her face open and said it was my fault for hurting her feelings. I already showed y'all proof. She lied about having cancer 7 times, and then little Miss Polly came in here talking about, you're a liar, you lie. What did I lie about? She immediately came up talking about you lied about your relationship with your I never said I liked her. I always said I had issues with her. I always said that she had mental health issues and that she was racist. So I'm not really quite sure when I ever lied about my relationship with my mother. And now they no longer say that I lie. Now they say, oh, she's exaggerating. But y'all said I was faking my tics. That they weren't tics. That's not how it worked. And then I proved, I didn't know either, that I was having seizures alongside my tics. Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all were bullying and threatening the life of someone who didn't just have tics, but seizures. Even knowing that, y'all are continuing. You're like, okay, you know what? She does have tics. She does have seizures. But we still don't like her because she blocked us, and we needed that attention that she gets without trying. So we're going to bash her and bully her and say, hey, you know what? These things are real, but she's exaggerating. So y'all went from I'm a faker and I'm not homeless. I'm a faker and I don't have these conditions. I'm a faker and I don't have tics. I'm a faker and I don't have seizures. I'm a faker and I wasn't attacked by a dog. And every time I posted proof, and now it's, well, she's over exaggerating. And there's 13 nosy monkeys in here right now, and they said a monkey thing outside of one person. I'll disclude them but outside of that, what the evil in this world is winning, and y'all are a part of it, and y'all don't even see that. That's what's concerning. I've literally never, ever, 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 ever watched someone suffer and stood idly by. The thing is, people keep telling me I need to mind my business, but minding my business is why the world is in its state now. The world is in this state because people like to mind their business. I went homeless and nobody would help me because people wanted to mind their business. I was abused and begging for help, and it didn't stop because people wanted to mind their business. My mom has been racist and having these issues with me and other people, including my family, seeing what she was doing to me, but they wanted to mind their business. We're not going to say anything. She's still Carmen. That's my mom. That's my wife. Ooh. I have an idea. Y'all are being nosy, but I got a phone call to make. Y'all don't benefit me. Y'all are just nosy. This world is no better than the people who are destroying God's world. United States especially. The United States is fueled by terrorism. Other countries are not the problem. It's America. I need y'all to understand that y'all are a part of the problem too, because you idly watch and stand by when you watch our corrupt government do the things that they do. Sweetie, I literally said not one of you. But listen, that's why I said not one of you. I was very specific. I said minus one of you. I'm not going to include one of you. You. I noticed you. That's why I said not one of you. But again, even then, people have sent me donations and then tried to get it back. I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm just proving a point of how fake people are, not you. But people have liked tab. I've had a mod in here rooting for my failure and lying about me. Oh yeah, no. See, everybody doesn't have money to give. They could at the least tap. They can't do that either because they don't want to. They don't want to put any energy into me. They just want to take energy from me. They want to watch me. It's like the evil eye. Google evil eye. The evil gaze. They watch me and they want bad for me. They enjoy and they thrive off of my pain, but they don't want to benefit me in any way, but they're benefiting off of my pain. That's a vampire. That's a leech. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a terrorist. Y'all are terrorists. You don't need a weapon to be a terrorist. Do you understand that? People, I've literally almost fought men that were harassing women, and people will be like, why would you do that? You don't know what can happen to you. Why would I do that? I don't know what can happen to her. What do you mean? Like, this girl obviously isn't defending herself, and I've been her before. Now I get mad aggressive. Why not? Why wouldn't I? So again, let's keep in mind, I literally said nobody wants to pay attention to what the issue is. And then once again, people start tapping after I say, hey, I'm getting off because y'all are sitting here siphoning off on my energy, like enjoying my pain and suffering. And then the taps come in. And then y'all want to tap. Y'all literally heard the FBI hang up in my face after I confirmed that I had video evidence of what happened. That's the last thing they wanted to hear. If I yourself in there. Take you from what? Well, we're also trying to monitor you as well. So that no, you just made it seem like I'm a threat. You said you wanted to protect yourselves. So, as I said, with 100 people in here, they did the same. They're doing it again. You saw how quick. So again, she ran off, and I was free because 100 people watched them do medical malpractice and try to foster institution. Why you always get that nasty flavor of yogurt? Stop that. So again, even now, 13 people, the number never changed. 13 people been in here. But how many of y'all actually give about me? I'm literally calling lawyers. Thank you so much. And strawberry, if that's okay. I'm on the other side. Which one is strawberry? I just want to see those. So, who in here, because I know some of you were in here, who in here saw the multiple medical malpractices that were done against me yesterday? Everything good? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. For the stalkers who've been stalking me forever, a year now, why did y'all say I lied about everything? And why did y'all switch up now and say I'm exaggerating? I know you're in here. Y'all record every live and post me on YouTube. Y'all really go act like I don't know? Like, I can literally Google my username and y'all's YouTube videos come up. Come on now. Y'all do know that this is like harassment. You can't dox people. You can't keep posting my address. You can't keep sending police to my door. The fact that those incidents were recorded and that y'all keep moving like this is ridiculous. Grand Rising. Again, y'all said I fake my tics. Y'all were like, they're not tics, she's faking. And then I found out they're tics and seizures. I'm so sorry that y'all weren't bullying someone just with tics. Y'all were bullying someone with tics and seizures. And then instead of backing down and realizing that you're going up against someone with a serious but rare condition, like what I have is like 1% of the population. Google functional neurological disorder. Google it. But then why would I even say that? Y'all never Google tics. My tics were tics. My vocal tics were tics. My physical tics were tics. They're all tics. But my body, my eyes rolling back, those were seizures. I'm so sorry for not being aware I had seizures. So again, why did y'all go from I'm a faker and a liar and a scam artist to, well, I'm exaggerating? Explain, please.
I'm making you coffee.
I'm waiting. There's 26 people in here right now. What's up? Because I have this strong, eerie feeling at least half of y'all don't give a fuck about me. And shout out to the people that comment and pretend to support just for clout, but y'all talk crap behind my back. Same for those who donated. And that mob that tried to screw me. But it's cool, because now I don't have a mod. No mods. I'm eating yogurt because I feel like bread is making my ankles worse, and I forgot that I have a gluten intolerance. I have IBS. I have a lot of things from this stupid condition that I was never diagnosed with until recently. So, I'm eating yogurt for breakfast because I'm actually afraid to eat anything else. My ankles are swollen, sorry. It's a shame because I bought Subway yesterday. I'm going to eat that over the course of however long I have it. But I can't eat bread after this. Even though deep down, I know it doesn't matter because it's too late. It's crazy to me that the stalkers wanted me to have this huge understanding of what was wrong with me when even doctors didn't know because my condition's so rare. I'm 31. I've had this condition since I can remember. I struggled to swallow my spit. I kept getting UTIs because I was holding my urine without trying because I couldn't feel it. I've had IBS. I've had burning sensations and tingling and bite feelings in my legs. I felt pain in my fingers whenever I had a crush. I was such a weird, I guess my heart would go to a specific rate. When I had a crush, my fingers hurt. I remember asking someone, hey, do your fingers hurt when you have a crush? Yeah, no, girl, it's weird. Oh, crap, okay. But it was my normal. I'm being mocked, bullied, stalked, blamed, and threatened for having such a rare condition that even doctors didn't know what it was. This doctors wanted to fixate on this. The doctors were like, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia. But I was falsely diagnosed because they thought I had tactile hallucinations. Tactile hallucinations. Again, I know these things because I was falsely diagnosed with these things. They literally thought that I was making up feelings. Like, I'm sad right now. All I could eat was yogurt. I'm hungry. But my ankles are swollen. This is a sad reality. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this situation because nobody will help me. And people thrive off of greed. They focus on jealousy. They don't care. Like, hi. And y'all literally would claim that these dudes wasn't harassing me and I'm not pretty. And y'all really sat there and watched a man try to force a hug on me after saying that he was what was he? What did he say, bro? He said something stupid. He said, my bad, I got off focus by your beauty. I couldn't focus, I couldn't pay attention. Your beauty threw me off. And then he tried to force a hug on me. Don't hug me, get back up. Back up. You know, we ask permission to give hugs around here. We don't just hug random people. You don't do that. But again, these people on TikTok, she's delusional. These men aren't trying to chase her. Y'all literally just straight up saw a man trying to assault me. Let me guess, a hug isn't assault, right? When I don't know him and he's creeping me the out. Can we open? It don't take this long. Thank you. So again, make it make sense, please. 20 people in here being nosy while I was unclogging the toilet. How does that make y'all feel? Maybe 18. Some of y'all might care. Yay. Oh yeah, I'm here, but so is a bunch of people that don't give about me and that watch me and don't speak about that. Literally thriving off of my pain, and I am. What am I about to do? Oh, that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna switch devices because I need to handle something. Trust nobody as a username. I don't even know who you are, and I don't even know if you. Yeah. I'm trying to find a number, and I have this issue with not saving numbers. My head hurts really bad. It's high. So yeah. Let me see. How many people in here? 4? No, I need glasses. That's an 8. Okay. Yo, this is horrible. Why would I not save that? I don't feel like. Hi. Hmm. Okay, so hello. Oh my god. I don't. Okay. Giving me different medications there for my kidneys, but don't want to give me the other medication that'll benefit me. stomach hurts. Mm. Yo, what is happening? This is too much hot. Ah. Yeah. Oh. See? Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
If this is a medical emergency, please hang up now and dial 911. For appointments, press 1. For prescription refills, press 2. For the operator or patient information, press 3. For billing or financial assistance, press 4. For my charge questions, press 5. If this is not an emergency, if this is a medical emergency, please hang up now and dial 911. For appointments, press 1. For prescription refills, press 2. For the operator or patient information, press 3. For Good afternoon, Karen. How may
Hi. I was wondering, what are y'all's policies regarding in a room? Can I record my own patient care? I've looked up the Georgia law, and we are allowed to record with the patient's consent, considering I'm the patient. Could I record my own care? I'm not there yet, and I need to know before I come there. The ER, I don't need the ER, but so we'll have to come in to ask. Yes, ma'am. Hi, I know every hospital has their own policies. Are you a nurse? Are you a nurse? I'm gonna see if you can answer. I've just had a lot of bad luck with some hospitals, and I was curious. I know the law of Georgia says that I can record my own patient care, but I know every hospital has their own policy. Can I record my own care in my own room to make sure that everything is okay? There is no recording allowed. Well, can I know the reason for that?
Well, I'm going to transfer your call to someone at the answer.
Thank you.
Grady is proud to provide. Grady is proud to provide compassionate, high-quality health care to the people of Atlanta, Georgia, and the entire Southeast. We appreciate your call, and a staff member will be with you shortly. At Grady, we are dedicated to helping you stay healthy, from well baby checkups and vaccinations to adolescent care and chronic disease management. Our team of skilled physicians, specialists, and healthcare providers is here to serve you. For more information and to find a neighborhood health center near you, visit our website, gradyhealth.org. Summer
Hi.
means a lot of fun things to do, and one of the most popular activities is swimming. But before you hit the water, make sure you know how to do it safely. Always swim with at least one other person or in an area with lifeguards. Young children should never be left unsupervised in or around water, no matter the depth. Make sure weak or inexperienced swimmers are always within arm's reach. And always have life jackets for children and those who are not strong swimmers. You probably know Grady has remarkable emergency services. Our medical team leads the way in trauma care as Metro Atlanta's...
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering, I was just talking to whoever transferred me, and I wanted to know what's up with me being able to record my own care in my own room.
I can't answer that question for you. I'm not certain.
You're not certain?
No, because I don't know what the,
She just said she couldn't answer that question, and she was transferring me to someone who could.
You may want to ask patient experiences or the hospital attorney. They will be here until Monday. But I don't know that you have a right to record someone else without their permission. If someone is in your room with you, that would be my question. I want to take clarification on it.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. Your speaker, something's up with your speaker, the way your words.
I just said I'm not certain about if you have the right to record someone else providing your care.
Georgia is a state where it's a one-party consent, and if you're recording and you're involved in the recording and you consent to your own recording, by law it is legal.
So, but if you have someone else in the recording, I don't know if that's legal.
Sweetie, I'm telling you, I know the law. Georgia is a one-party consent state, and if I'm doing...
Why are you calling me?
No, because I got kicked out of 3 hospitals, and they told me it was illegal when I know my rights, and I want to make sure I don't go there.
There's no need for you to call me. Talk to you later.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
So can I hey, you know this is recorded, right? I'm recording, and people are watching you disrespect me. I want to speak to your higher-ups right now.
No,
I would like your information, because I'm not there. Yeah. Y'all see what I'm dealing with? Y'all see what I'm dealing with?
For English, press 1.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with? Y'all see what I'm dealing with? He lying. He know I'm not.
This is a medical emergency.
He know I'm not supposed to record there, and then be no.
Press 1 for prescription. If this is a
This is what I keep telling y'all.
Please hang up now and dial 911. For appointment,
Why even?
Press 1 for prescription
If I'm sitting, bro. Y'all go. I'm not trying, right? No, wait.
Thank you for choosing Grady. For English, press 1. Para Espanol.
I'm sorry, I had to hang up. I'm trying to get my mental together. He hung up. He didn't give me his name. This keeps happening. And nobody...
For English, press 1. Para Espanol, marque dos. If this is a medical emergency, please...
I said I was recording. He tried to transfer me and then it hung up,
For
bro.
appointments, press 1. For...
They be refusing to give me their name.
Emergency. Please hang up now.
Oh, okay, so I'm pressing the wrong number, but why would it literally wasn't doing that?
Thank you for choosing Grady. For English, press 1. If this is a medical emergency. Pretty operator Karen, how may I help you?
Hi, Karen. I was just on the phone with this man. He was extremely rude and disrespectful. I recorded the conversation, and he made it where it hung up in my face when I asked to speak to higher up so I could complain on him. I asked for his name, and it hung up on me. That whole conversation was comfortable playing in my face and being disrespectful, but I'm tired. I literally just wanted to know what y'all's policy is on recording. And he was like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, he was like, it's illegal, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, so I'm confused. Like, well, like, he's like, you should know if you know, why you call me? You don't need me. And I'm like, bro, I got kicked out of 3 different hospitals for wanting to record my care. He's like, so you don't need me? I'm like, no, because I don't know what y'all's policy is. I said, I want to speak to your higher ups. This conversation was recorded. This man made the system hang up on me.
So you're in Grady admitted right now?
No, ma'am.
Where were you?
I'm on the phone somewhere else, not at Grady. I don't want to go to Grady if I'm not allowed to record. But because you just asked where I am and if I'm in the hospital, and I said I was recording a conversation, it seems like you were asking because I am not allowed to record there. Am I right?
I spoke with you 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's when you transferred me to him and he was disrespectful.
I transferred you to the emergency room because that's where you're...
Oh, baby, retransfer, because she said she didn't know and she transferred me to a man and that man had a horrible attitude. Again, it's recorded.
I don't know.
So can you send me to... I would still like to file a complaint to a higher up. Could you please send me to whoever so I can complain against whoever?
Okay. The thing of it is, ma'am, our complaint department is open tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And I'll be happy to give you the telephone number.
Is there anyone there that I could complain to? Why does everything go through a complaint department? Why can't I get a person? Why is there no higher up?
Well, you can ask for a supervisor in the emergency room.
May I please have the supervisor in the emergency room?
.org. ACC, this is Kathy.
Hi, is this the supervisor for the ER?
Yes.
Hi, so I just recorded a conversation. One of your staff members had a horrible, nasty attitude with me. I simply wanted to know y'all's policy about recording in my own room because Georgia is a one consent state when it comes to recording. And
it's not allowed in the hospital. That is where it's not, no recordings are allowed in the hospital.
But it's not illegal, but it is y'all's policy to not allow it.
It violation of patient rights, and that.
No, ma'am. If I'm in my own room and I'm the patient and I'm consenting to my own recording as the patient, and it's a one-party consent state, and again, I'm the patient and in my own room with no one else around, that would mean I should be able to record myself and my care, correct?
You can't report. We do not allow recording in the hospital, no, ma'am.
But it's not illegal. It's your policy.
That I don't know because it could violate several laws.
I mean, I've researched heavily and it doesn't seem to. It seems that it just seems to be hospital.
I mean, that will be something I would have to get in touch with our ethics superintendent house lawyers.
Which I'm assuming you can't because it's a Sunday.
Yes, I can.
Could I get a call back?
I can try. Where are you located?
I'm trying to see if I should come into Grady. I would really like to receive care. I have a rare condition called functional neurological disorder, but it's causing I don't know what's happening, but my legs are swelling. But I've had a few hospitals commit medical malpractice, and I'm just not. I just want to make sure I'm okay and that I'm properly taken care of.
Well, I can. So where did you record this at?
You're still focused on the fact that I recorded and you're worried if I'm on hospital. I'm not on hospital. Ma'am, I'm not.
I need to know what it is I need to know if there is maybe a documentation that I need to know about.
Ma'am, I'm not at the hospital. I am in my own vicinity, not near the hospital. So I'm not breaking y'all's policy because I'm not. This is the recording on the phone. Can I know the reason for that? So again, I'm not there. Why would I call the hospital if I'm at the hospital? I'm not at the hospital.
I'd be surprised, honey. I get a lot of calls from patients in the hospital.
That's not what I'm trying to see if I can record.
I can. That I do not know. I honestly say I do not know about the recording. I can tell you that we will see you in the emergency room. We are the largest hospital in Atlanta. Have you ever been seen here before?
Yes, when I was SA'd last year. But they didn't properly do my kit or take into evidence like they were supposed to, which upset me.
Okay, and what is your name?
Jennifer Hill. I'm wasting time, but you watching me. 2194. Why are you here and you follow me, but you don't like me?
What is the condition you have?
functional neurological condition, functional neurological condition, also known as conversion disorder.
Okay. And you said they have not properly treated you for that?
No, they have not. Again, I have swelling, edema, or neuropathy in my legs. I can literally.
Well, that wouldn't be part of the functional. That wouldn't be part of conversion disorder.
Yeah, I know, but
more medical conversion disorder is more of a psychological issue.
it's not. It's a neurological issue. That's a misinformation. And if you research it, that they used to think it was a psychological issue, but it is more so a neurological issue. Yes, it is. It is worsened from anxiety, but my brain is sending the wrong. Like, you can research it. I've done a lot of research because I've been living with this my whole life and just got diagnosed weeks ago. So functional neurological disorder, as it says, neurological, not psychological, neurological. So that misinformation is actually very harmful. And again, if you research it, it literally says that it used to be seen as a psychiatric condition, but it is now seen as a neurological condition. And I'm just letting you know that. And you can Google, you can research, and you can find professional documentation proving what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you can come here and I can say we will treat you. Now, I'm not as far as being up to date on functional neurological disorder. I can't say that we will have someone that is very aware of that that diagnosis.
Because it's rare, right?
Well, not just that. I mean, I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I'm not heard that used as conversion disorder. So that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard it. There may be some here that have. I'm saying, this is the first time I'm ever hearing of it.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the information.
We're happy to see you.
I just want to, if no one there even knows that it's a neurological condition and they're only seeing it as psychiatric, and I need tests ran because of other, I'll figure it out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Right. Let me make something very clear, Lazy Days. Your name is Lazy Days. You are following me. You're following 2007 people, and you're in here. You are wasting the hospital's time. They have more important things to take care of. But I'm important enough for you to continue to watch when you don't like me. I have a rare condition that they don't even understand. It's called conversion disorder. Y'all just heard that lady say, hey, we don't know if we're up to date on it. Most people don't even know about it. So you're sitting here saying, I'm wasting hospital resources. When I actually taught her something, she should probably know for future references. Because she said, 20 years? Y'all are so disturbing to the core. Make it make sense. Again, y'all are coming for me, attacking me, bullying me, blaming me, judging me for functional neurological disorder. I've been had it. It just got worse because of trauma. I used to tell my mom I couldn't swallow my spit sometimes and I didn't know why. Exactly. I couldn't swallow my spit. I felt things burning my legs, like biting sensations and stinging sensations. I would tick like that when people complimented me because I don't like compliments on my physical appearance. I was having absent seizures, which is where I would just look and just not move. I'd be gone for a few seconds. They told me I had Tourette's. It turns out they are tics. I have functional neurological disorder. It comes with tics. It comes with seizures. It comes with swollen feet. So again, while people have been claiming I was faking tics, I had a whole 1-2 combo. I was having a combination, of tics and seizures. A doctor did falsely diagnose me with Tourette's because I have had tics since I was a kid. But I guess I'm making this up too. As you heard her say herself, this is a symptom of my disorder, okay? My very rare disorder that they don't understand. So I'm not okay. I'm not faking. I'm not over-exaggerating. And I'm being blacklisted by hospitals for recording in other hospitals. And I got multiple recordings of them doing medical malpractice. You can go to my page. Northside, Sandy Springs, Georgia, tried to falsely mentally institution because I have functional neurological disorder. Because I am stressed. Because these hospitals have been falsely mentally institutionalizing me. Because my mother already put me in a mental institution falsely. And because I'm homeless, they tell you to do it. Calming down. I know. My fault for being stressed. Sorry. Yes, I had a seizure. Yes, I usually vomit after because my stomach hurts. I'm taking my anxiety medicine. Thank God for Chance. I'm not. Anyone who was in here yesterday knows I said I don't want money for this. I need someone to go to the hospital with me so I can get the care I need. I don't want to stay at the hotel. I want to get the help I need. Yes. So, for those of you who do not know me, I've been stalked on this app and they literally have threatened my life. My functional neurological disorder cannot be stressed about being on the street. Nobody. I have nobody. So I'm actually planning on leaving here. And that's fine. I literally said yesterday I wasn't going to ask y'all for help. I said that, but they come in here. Abda functional dinero. With Caniera. Can y'all stop telling me about Mike? Can y'all please stop? Y'all don't. Ow, my tongue. You literally could have Googled before you spoke. You literally could have Googled before you spoke. Do you see how you literally just try to tell me about my own condition when it's like boom, boom, boom? You're not me. You're not me. You know I know somebody with FND and they literally only have seizures. It doesn't matter if you have the same rare condition. It doesn't. You're espresso depresso. You are blocked. Girl, bye. This girl already been blocked on my other page, so I'm trying to make it make sense. She been following me long before I got diagnosed. If she had this, she should have known, right? She should have been told me. FMD is not a sign of faking or mental illness. Although, psychological factor, again, I just told her that she thinks it's for la señora. Psychological. Every single thing that y'all claimed I was faking is a sign of FND. Me struggling to speak English is due to the seizures that y'all claim aren't real, even though they are real and there are different types of seizures. My mouth is literally, my face is stuck, and if I open my mouth, if I unclasp my teeth by force, can you... That didn't work out for me, so, yeah. I'm just gonna keep them like this. But I can't speak English. Sometimes if I unclasp my teeth, there's no words. There's no English. There's just stuff that's not words. But again, y'all are judging me for having a condition. Hi, hello, teeth. All things that I told my doctors about and they didn't know. The seizures, the fatigue, I always told y'all I was tired and didn't know why. Yes, I do have mental health issues, but it's from trauma. And I'm blacklisted and I'm scared to go anywhere without recording, and y'all literally just heard them. Y'all literally just heard what they did, bro. They got a horrible attitude with me. People are saying they don't know if I'm allowed to record. When I go there, they're going to say I'm not allowed to record, but they want me to come in and then tell me, There's a laughing
All right, let's see
chick.
what song comes on.
Safety of what? No, I need more explanation. I don't want to hear safety of what?
Well, safety to protect, yourself and then us as well.
Protect you from what?
Well, we're also trying to monitor you as well, so that
No, you just made it seem like I'm a threat. You said you wanted to protect yourselves. So, as I said, with 100 people in here, they did the same. They're doing it again. You saw how quick she ran off? I'm leaving. They're doing it, and they said, I've been diagnosed with functional neurological disorder, and these people just saw y'all try to do the same thing y'all did. Y'all just heard her say that she wanted to protect themselves. And I'm leaving now. I'm leaving the whole property, baby. Oh, best believe they just tried. Listen, this institution, this place. Where am I going? Where's the exit? Okay, thank you. They locked me up for a dog attack. She just saw the dog. Sweetheart. Random fact. If I didn't pick that phone up and let them know I was recording, they would have took my devices and locked me up because they did it last year. They literally tried to put me on a 1013. They've been doing this since my mom locked me up with lies the first time. Y'all wonder why I hate my mother? That right there. I had to show what was happening, and I had to let them know 100 people were watching them try to falsely mentally institutionalize me. Literally Google 1013 Georgia. You heard what she said. She was very specific with her words. They wanted to make sure I was not a harm to myself or them, okay? That is what she said. That is a 1013. I know because they did it to me before. They did it to me before. If I didn't pick up that phone, like, hey, there's 100 people watching, I would have never been able to walk out that building. Listen. I need more explanation. I don't want to hear safety of what?
well, safety to protect, yourself and then us as well.
To protect yourself and then us as well. That's a 1013. Protect you from what?
Well, we're also trying to monitor you as well, so that
No, you just made it seem like I'm a threat. You said you wanted to protect yourselves. So, as I said, with 100 people. Then she ran when I said 100 people. They did the same. They're doing it again. You saw how quick she ran off? Random fact, you're going to see her following me and making calls. Another random fact, my medical documents are now missing from their system. I've looked, I've logged in, and I did it while on live. My medical documents from them are gone. I'm leaving. They're doing it, and they said, This same location institutionalized me last year, claiming I made up a dog attack. Here's the issue with that. They claimed I was delusional. Right? And these people claimed I made it up too, but these are psychopaths who had nothing better to do. Here, is this where you were? They said I made this up. You see her? She never liked me. That's why she looking blank. They was saying in the beginning of this, they're like people who hate me, people who were jealous of me for no reason, except my looks. Well, I'm literally homeless and being traumatized. Imagine being jealous of a homeless woman who's been traumatized repeatedly because of looks. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I thought so too. But as time went on, I realized when people told me that it was actually true. That lie was saying I did this to myself. That's just an example of why I don't take y'all seriously. When y'all like y'all literally saw y'all look. How did I do this to myself? You can go to my page and look at this video. They said I did this to myself. That's clearly a dog bite. But the hospital told me that it wasn't a dog bite. Northside Hospital in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Please leave them a review if you can clearly see that they just tried to mentally institutionalize me again with lies. Random fact. I still have the picture. I know. I begged them. And I also said I was being stalked by people on TikTok, and they told me that I was delusional and paranoid and that I wasn't being stalked by TikTokers. But some of you have literally been seeing them stalk me for the last year, and they will not stop. They said it wasn't a dog bite. They didn't care. They just wanted to lock me up. So, random fact. Someone screenshot when they locked me up last year. And also, since we're talking about it. Let's see. La Niñera. Like, I literally can't show the whole thing. When I went there, it looked like this. And they said it was fake. They said, not fake, but they said it wasn't a dog bite. And this, here it go. This is a year ago in August in Northside Hospital. That is an officer going through my devices. And then he turned it off. And then they're like, yo, he knows he's being recorded. She's using the bathroom. He turned my devices off, and I was institutionalized right after. Like, y'all didn't see what was happening because they turned my stuff off. Again, this is a year ago, the same location. That's why I went in recording, because I was so afraid they would do it again. No. They did have a right, remember? 1013. Harm to myself and others, remember? If I'm a harm to myself and others and I'm at 1013, I am not allowed to have any technology. I'm not allowed to have my clothes. They take my clothes. They give me a hospital to go. They force me to take medication. It's cool, because at least people know now what they can do, what they do to people. I do feel like I used to think that these things, I just thought I was cursed and that these things, it couldn't make sense on why it was happening to me. But I realized it's happening to a lot of people, but they don't make it through this situation. Like, look at me. I have a whole rare disorder, and nobody will help me. And because I just exposed them, that video has over 5,000 views. I called that. Was anyone in here yesterday when I called the FBI? And they asked me if I had video evidence, and they hung up in my face and made it seem like I hung up on them. But you could clearly hear them hang up on me. The same government that secretly put drugs into low-income communities, the same government that took out MLK and pretended it wasn't done. Y'all really think America has changed since the days of slavery? They haven't. If you have organ donor on your ID, please take it off. They will let you succumb to whatever illness you were facing just so they can sell your organs. I've been aware of these things, and I talk about these things often. I've been having symptoms of leukemia for the last year, technically prior, a rare form of leukemia. And they've been telling me my brain results, my blood neither. Hi. They've been claiming that my blood results were normal, and they're not normal. They've been doing it. They've been abnormal for over a year now, and they've been lying to me about it. Hi. I'm not happy as a tick. People used to think I was happy. I've always smiled when I was anxious. I was functional neurological disorder. I laughed when I had panic attacks. You just told me it was a thing. I'm literally not happy. And I'm smiling and I can't make it go away. Hi. But I can't get out. Hi. I'm just gonna smile even though I don't want to, because this isn't a funny thing or a happy thing, but I can't help it. And people who followed me for years literally see me smiling and laughing when I was very not near. Hi. I wasn't happy. In the meantime, this is also a part of my functional neurological disorder. Functional neurological, not psychological. Neurological. It's been like this for a week now. And, they saw multiple hospitals refuse me care. They won't help me. They won't even try to check any of my levels of anything. So yeah, I'm literally blacklisted from hospitals for recording. If I go to a different hospital, who was in here when they told me they wouldn't give me water pills? Different hospitals told me they wouldn't give me water pills. One said it was due to my kidney. The other one said it wouldn't help me. Hello. Random fact. They kept saying it could damage my kidneys. When what's happening could be because of damage to my kidneys. I think something's wrong with my kidneys and they're not giving that to me. Because they know something's wrong with my kidneys and they give me. They know something's wrong with my kidneys and they're not telling me. That's what my brain is telling me, something's wrong with my kidneys. I've literally been having stomach pain in that area for over a year. They literally keep telling me it's from stress. They want me to succumb from this, and it's very clear. And what's crazy is there are over 70 people in here, and over 70 of you don't give up. You're just watching me for entertainment, like I'm some type of show. And y'all do know this isn't some random reality show. Like, this isn't for Gleniera. Stress is not supposed to make your hands go numb. My fingers used to hurt whenever I developed a crush when I was in school because it's neurological. I felt bites and stings on my legs because it was neurological. I sometimes couldn't swallow my spit because it was neurological. I got UTIs all the time because I don't know when I have to pee because I can't feel my pee inside of me until it gets to be too much most of the time. And sometimes when I do pee, my nerves won't let me let it all out, so I have to now sit there and wait and try to wait to see if I can work my nerves the right way to actually get the rest out. People have been known about these issues. The same as me smiling and laughing when I was stressed. The same about me flinching unintentionally. They said it was a muscle spasm due to stress. I would love to go to California, but I have a lot going on right now. I have a lot to handle. But I can't afford to go to California for one. And I do believe California would actually be my best option for medical help. But it's very far away, and everywhere I go by myself, I end up screwed over by people. It's like I'm a child that needs help. And because I have this functional neurological thing going on, and I can have seizures and be unable to move. Like if someone tries to do anything bad to me, I can't do anything. Can't do anything. So what am I supposed to do if I'm out in public and I'm carrying this huge suitcase all by myself and I'm struggling with my swollen feet and legs in a state where I don't know anyone? I just tried that in Texas. It did not work out. Give me 1 second. over 50 of y'all have been in here, but y'all don't talk or comment or tell. And that's why I don't like the majority of society. Y'all literally watch me for entertainment, and that's really sad. And I hope y'all know that y'all are no better than the medical industry who is corrupted and does things for profit. Y'all watch me for your own personal gain. Some of y'all are so miserable in your own lives that you like to watch somebody else struggle more. And that makes you feel better. I'm flagged in the system. Anyone who's seen what I went through the last couple weeks, I was already flagged as a homeless woman. I'm more so flagged as a person who has been recording every hospital visit that I go to. And again, I've had IBS. I've had struggle with swallowing my spit. Did I say struggle? I've struggled with swallowing my spit. My ankles used to do this every so often, but it was more rare. My growth plate broke in 2 places, and I didn't know why. The police illegally blocked me last year on Marietta because I kept calling them and begging them for help, and these people in here were threatening my life and calling me over 30 times and doxing me and my supporters. Again, I literally went to a hospital, and they claimed I made that up. My feet do not look as bad as they did before, but I'm good. I'm gonna go to a park or something, and I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna go to a park and lift my legs. I will lay on the grass, and I'm gonna chill and lift my legs, and I'm actually okay with that. I'm blocking you for calling me cutie pie. Again, y'all think this is a joke. I literally said I don't like compliments on my physical appearance. You. I'm blocking you for asking am I okay when I'm clearly not. Yo, look, I said y'all, listen. Let me make something clear before anyone in here speaks again. Because, yeah, they blocked. I don't care. If you ain't got no comment, if you ain't got no uncommon sense, because it's clearly not common, and you coming in here asking me some stupid ass, I'm going to block you. If you compliment me on my physical appearance when I'm literally going through, I'm going to block you. Do you understand? Do you comprehend? Because a lot of y'all ain't speaking. They don't. Hi. They don't. They can't. Hi. That hurts. I can't. I have to press my nerves to speak normal. I'm happy my mouth is not clenched shut. But if I remove my hand, my voice sounds like this. And it's not even a joke. It's my nerves. It makes no sense, but here I am. Like a stupid medical mystery. The doctors still can't comprehend, even though they've literally have research on it. Again, and the craziest part is, these people that are blocked who ask me the dumbest possible will literally go on my comments. They will go in my comments. They will literally go in my comments or come back on a backup page and be like, I didn't do anything to her. You are stupid. I literally have been saying I need people that don't have sense to stop talking to me. I need y'all to stop talking to me. If you don't got no sense, I need you to stop talking to me. That's how I got diagnosed with schizoaffective. My arm also gets heavy. That's the other. This is me trying to lift my arm, by the way. Like, it's really heavy. It feels like I'm holding 100-pound weight, and I'm literally just giving y'all an example of what it looks like to try to. It's not working. It doesn't work. Herniata. Yeah, so, random fact, when I was younger, I would try to do my hair, but for some reason my arms hurt really bad. Like, it felt like, I was like, wow, I'm really fat. Like, I don't look fat before I got fat. I was like, but my arms are heavy. It's like, I can't do my hair like this. They hurt. Like, 20 seconds in, my arms hurt. I only see inflammation. I only see onion. I only see inflammation in my brain. I don't see the rest of your comment. It's 10. I have to call and ask for a 12 checkout. That at least would make me feel better. Whatever. But, yeah, my voice comes and goes. My ability to speak English comes and goes. My ability to move my arms comes and goes. My ability to keep my eyes open or not walk comes and goes. It's actually very hurtful and very painful, and again, very rare. Hi, can I extend my check up to 12? 218. Thank you so much. I'm tired. And that's the other thing. I literally told people on TikTok all the time how tired I was, and it didn't make sense. I would have a burning feeling in my right breast, usually my right breast. Like, it would burn so bad, and people would just watch me, like, make a noise because I'm in pain, and I'll just grab it. I'm like, yo, my bad, it hurts. I thought that was normal, and people told me it wasn't. This isn't okay. The fact that at least 65 of y'all watching up in the air. Hi. No, señor. Manica, Lara, no, Nessa, Nico, Raja, Maniola, comunistine, Panela. No, Nessa, Nico, yes, Niniera. Yeah, but yeah, a cook and yeah, no, Signora. Mania, no, 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 niya kola, no, yes, niya, no, not, it's not, it's Signora, no, not. I mean, not, okay, no. Mm. I call. Mm. Mm. I, I needed the yeah. Mm. 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 I need alcohol.
scammer and a liar. Pay attention. I was showing this on my live. Everyone's coming in. You're shared on two T pages. You're fake. You're scamming. You've been doing this for almost a year. I show this. Yes, it says bipolar. It also says seizure, like activity and acute tic disorder. Now, again, claiming I'm making it up. I printed those out myself. What does that say? Seizure, adult non-epileptic seizures, bipolar, managing bipolar. But again, I'm showing this here like, y'all are the same ones who are like, or very similar minded. You're not having tics. Those aren't tics. That's not Tourette's. That's not how it works. Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all were stalking and bullying someone who had functional seizures and didn't know it. I've been having seizures. My eyes rolling back, me not being able to speak English out loud. Those weren't tics. I didn't know. The dog attack offset all of this last year. Remember when y'all said I faked my dog bite? And I did it to myself, and you could clearly see this giant 5-inch bruise from a German Shepherd on an arm. I don't think it would bite her right there. Baby, I think fast. Not fast enough, because I wouldn't have been in this situation. Any seizures. They're called functional seizures. I would appreciate it if y'all could just look it up. I know the stalkers and the bullies will continue to do what they do and bash me. But at the end of the day, what I'm dealing with is real. It is from trauma, okay? And while y'all judge me, that again is fine. But I found out my baby daddy's trying to get custody of my kids. Like full custody, even though his wife is abusing them. And their teeth are rotted out, 8 of their teeth each. And she slapped my son and has been pulling his hair out.